What's up? What's up? Hopefully you can hear me. I was supposed to bring my mic with me, and then I don't have my tripod, unfortunately, so I just gotta fold my phone. I got the fold, so I love that, but I really would like it to be higher. But anyway, well, let's shuffle up and see what message comes out. So we got liberation right there. We got I trust in the timing of my life. Everything is aligning for me. It says quit striving and receive. I really kind of want to just definitely pull out all of those cards just to reference to. They won't be necessarily and it was liberation. There you go. Won't necessarily be the main cards for the read, but they hate your expansion because they are deathly scared to expand. You are definitely becoming, you're about to be out of a lot of people's league because you keep striving. Not striving, but you keep evolving and just be in the energy of flow. You got some people that are stagnant. When you can flow, you're able to expand. Flowing, having an open mind. That's part of having an open mind. Just being able to flow with the ideas and, allow them to challenge whatever you know and evolve. Perhaps evolve what you know. But you got a lot of stagnant people around you that are afraid of the unknown. Afraid to, face the emotions that come with the dark night of the soul. Delaying the inevitable. But because you are in the energy of flow, everything is aligning for you, and you're being liberated from these people that like to trauma bond and stay stagnant. And you're done with the struggle. You're done with struggle love. Like I said, just quit striving and receive. We're ready to thrive, not just survive, be in survival mode. Like that, I trust the timing of my life. People possibly try to rush you into certain things, but this is just confirmation that you were being obedient to divine timing. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't rushing certain things just because society said, oh, you should have this by now, or you should be here at this age, you should be married with children at this age, or whatever. No, you're liberated. Have always had that mentality, but now you've been, tried and tested. There's a phrase, I can't think of it right now, but and so now you have shifted paradigms into receiving. You're just in receiving mode, in the flow. Everything is aligning for you because you've laid down the groundwork. What's mine cannot miss me. What's mine cannot miss me. You are patient. You may feel like you've missed out on opportunities or certain people in relationships. No. If they are not in harmony now, it's because it wasn't yours. What's yours cannot miss you. Look at that. Time to compartmentalize. And so there may be certain people, places, or things that you were striving to keep. And now that you've stopped striving to keep certain things, you're receiving what you actually deserve. What's mine can't miss me. I have it all. Okay, so this could be someone or person, place, or thing, job, whatever. Bottom of the deck said made you feel like an option. You know, like that could be a job. Make you just feel like a number. You know? It says made you feel like an option when you're far from it. You know what I'm saying? You're far from just an option. You are the option. You are him. You are her. You're the best person for the job. But they gaslit you. Made you feel like you're just an option. It says you're the best anyone could ever have. The best they've ever had. But again, these people like to gaslight you so that you don't outgrow them. Look, wasn't that the beginning message? You're about to be out of somebody's league. Yeah. Because look at that. I chose the heart chakra. I'm just pulling tuning forks out to keep the cards from flying away. But yeah, these people was playing like to play with your heart. So we were shuffling these already, so we're just gonna do a little bit more, and then we're gonna pull confirmation. From this, and then we're gonna pull confirmation cards from the tarot. Bottom of the deck, something lovely will grow from this. So number 15, which reduces down to a 6, which represents healing. Can also represent the inner child. So the relationships that keep your nervous system riled up. You know that is going to rile up your inner child. You know what I'm saying? You're releasing that. You're compartmentalizing those situations, people, places, or things, so that they can't rile your nervous system up. Hell, again, I feel like you've evolved to the point where no one can really rile up your nervous system. That has been part of the reads from weeks ago. Again, that's why you've quit striving and you're in the energy of receiving. Exactly. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. You're not dealing with these people that keep your nervous system, constantly having to regulate itself. That's exhausting. And it's an invisible exhaustion that now look, next card, 10 of Swords in reverse. And invisible exhaustion that, keeps your energy, your vibration low, so that you can, experience low vibrational things such as betrayal and, putting up with people with, low investment. Look, exactly. Low investment in you, again, that cause mental conflict, sending mixed signals, keeping you ungrounded. And then the Hangman, you know what I'm saying, not knowing what's up from down. But again, you're being liberated. Trust the timing in your life. You're being liberated. With the liberation card coming out here. This is just part of the journey you have to go through to find yourself, to really ground yourself in who you want to be. It's like, you're not becoming anymore. You have become. Everything is aligning for you. It's time. You don't have to strive anymore. Just receive. Look at that. Exactly. 9 of Cups in the upright. Wish fulfillment. You're now getting wish fulfillment because you've learned to overcome the liars. Your nervous system is so empowered. It's so strong. It's just on another level so much so that the lies, the deceit, all of that shit, it don't work you up because you know how to alchemize it. People try to, in subtle ways make you feel abandoned. You know how to alchemize that shit now. Period. Exactly. With the Ace of Cups in the upright. Self-love, self-care. You know your self-worth. You don't sit and wallow about stuff that doesn't go wrong, that goes wrong. You don't sit and wallow in it because you get to work and you alchemize that all of the anxiety, alchemize the shit. And it has people anxious as fuck because again, they can't just pull those strings and manipulate you like they used to be able to do. And they know there's not going to be any reconciliation. They know it's not going to be any reconciliation unless they take the inspired action. Like, these people have been avoiding growth. Even being around someone like you that is constantly learning, growing, and evolving, they know that that's what they have to do to keep your energy around, but they rather spend that energy in keeping your vibration low because they don't want to look at the man in the mirror. It's too painful. But, they may be coming in and apologizing. They may be coming in and recognizing, their lack. With the Son of Cups in reverse, you may be receiving an apology. But at the same time, with you being someone that has actually evolved, you know whether it's real or not. And I feel like these people they would say the right things. They saying whatever they need to say to keep you where they want you to be. Keep you afraid to fly and gripping onto that chrysalis. To keep you stuck and bound. Because you don't realize you have wings. You may be so afraid to fall from this chrysalis and onto the source, but you got wings. But these people will gaslight you. But again, you have evolved. Judgment here. They can't trick you. They can't gaslight you no more. They can't. That's why they see you as the Empress. This could be a mother figure, a jealous mother figure that you've outgrown. Could be a lover, family member, sister, brother that you've outgrown. You're at peace. No matter what anybody throws at you, you know how to sit with the energy. No matter how painful, uncomfortable, you know how to go into meditation, sit with it and alchemize, understand it, or even just sitting with the energy. You may not fully understand it, but allowing yourself to just sit with it helps to bring about resolution, whether you know it or not. And that's, again, you are an expert when it comes to your emotions. You've mastered your emotions because of that meditation, because of that work. These people ain't gonna be able to fool you no more. And you're not gonna take a leap of faith on them anymore. They're gonna have to do the work with the Hierophant card here. They're gonna have to recognize you. They're gonna have to recognize you as that leader. Recognize that no matter how old they are, they can still learn. The role between teacher and student is ever, interchangeable. No matter how young, old, your age don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But you may have some people that continuously reject your messages, and in that case, you're setting up healthy boundaries with those people. You're not playing with them. Like, again, you're not exactly Son of Wands. Inspired. That's gonna be you're gonna take inspired action. You're not just gonna keep giving chance after chance. You're gonna take inspired action and dip the fuck out. That's why 3 of Swords in reverse. And that's why they gonna be heartbroken. With the Son of Swords here, they're gonna be heartbroken because you're not gonna hold back. You're not holding back no more. You're not sparing nobody's feelings anymore. Y'all gonna either have to communicate straight up, not pussyfooting around and sugarcoating shit. We're gonna communicate straight up, or we're not gonna communicate at all, because you're not dealing with this toxic shit no more. You ain't dealing with that toxic shit. You ain't dealing with people moving slow. Because a lot of people are dragging their feet on. They know what needs to be done, but they're dragging their feet because they rather stay in comfort. They don't want to grow. They don't want to expand. Like, again, like the bottom of the deck card. They keep you feeling like you're an option when you're far from it. You are him. You are her. You are a person that could really make a change in their life. Not someone to just be used as a pawn. Actually, someone that they may need to promote to queen of their life on this chessboard of life. You queen. But a lot of people operate in their ego. Look, I cut to spiritual gang attack. You know what I'm saying? So you may have this, again, coming from multiple directions. Again, it could be a person, place, thing. Could be a job. Could be friends. Could be family. They may be sending energy for your devices or a car to fuck up, or for you to get in a wreck. A spiritual gang attack. But look, they still can't defeat you. And look, this card says fuck love right now. And I feel like this just speaks of taking the mind over heart. Not allowing your emotions to keep making excuses. With the sirens going off. The ambulance. You're not making excuses for these people to continue to operate in mental health. With them not addressing their mental health. Not addressing, those things, that childhood traumas and stuff like that. People want to push that in the back of their mind, but that's where a lot of their current actions and reactions come from. But people don't want to do that work. They don't want to blame their mothers and fathers when they need to rightfully blame them. Accept that they're human and that that they made mistakes. And then that can help them to sit with understanding that they're human too. And again, compartmentalize that ass. Okay? Put it where it needs to go. You may need to walk away completely. It says take time and mental space needed to delegate and to be able to delegate and separate your feelings from it. Know that it wasn't your fault. Whatever the situation may have been, whether it was neglect, or any other kind of abuse. It's time for you to compartmentalize it, really address it, really sit with the energy. And again, I feel like you have. That's why the liberation is here. And why everything is now about to begin to align for you. You're no longer striving to be accepted by, these people, and you're ready to receive your soul family, your tribe. I trust the timing of my life. Divine timing is upon you. Okay, so I done rambled on way too long. Let's get to the clarifiers and we're going to wrap this up. So clarifying, what's mine cannot miss me. We have Angel of Space Clearing and the Two of Wands. The space is being cleared for you to move forward. The Two of Wands represents either being stagnant or moving forward. And remember, you're around a lot of people that want to remain stagnant, but you're moving forward. We have sit by water, sit in water. And again, this could represent you sitting in your emotions about certain relationships or whatever, allowing yourself to really feel it and not numb yourself, and to let go. Be okay with letting it go. Compartmentalizing, it doesn't mean that you may be walking away completely. That doesn't mean it has to be physically. You could be walking away completely emotionally and mentally from certain situations. You don't give it the same position of authority in your mind and heart and spirit. Mind, heart, and spirit. The Angel of Clearing says it is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings, especially about what is yours. What's yours cannot miss you. So keep moving forward towards it. Whatever that dream or goal is, you may have people telling you, "Oh no, you can't do that. You too old. You too this." What's yours cannot miss you. And like I said, and that can be romantically as well. If a person, they drop the ball with you, now they want to try to, come back around, banana in the tailpipe with love bombing and all of this. You see through it. Because what's yours can't miss you. And this person possibly fumbled you for an extended amount of time. How you gonna miss me for a whole year, 6 months or so? Because you haven't changed. A true person that has really grown, it doesn't take long for people to know that you're pure. People can you shift the energy when you walk into a space. So for a person to even go a few days, a week, a month, or any amount of time and not treat you like royalty, it's because it's a choice. And it's not that you're better than anyone else. You've put in the time towards evolving and growing in those things that are of spirit and of high vibration and, frequency. You do the work. Anybody can do it. And you want to show people how to do it. You don't want people to be dependent upon you. But there's people around you that wants you to be dependent upon you. They want to, and again, that's ego. They're operating out of their ego. But again, you are out of their league now. You have become out of their league. Clarifying time to compartmentalize, we have the God of indulgence and the Chariot card in reverse. So you may be around people that are continuing to indulge in low vibrational thought. They may not be drunkards or, people that do drugs, but they could be people that just gossip a lot. Always watching what everybody else do, pointing a finger and ignoring the three that's pointing right back at them. Condemning someone for a specific thing when that person does the same thing, even on a greater level of offense. It's like the parable when Jesus, I forget who it was, but he talked to somebody. It was like, this person did this and did this and did that, and old dude was like, oh, what? Where he at? Where he at? Did all this shit? Where he at? And Jesus said, it was you. People can recognize the wrong when it's, it's okay when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Type ass shit. It's wrong when they do it, but it ain't wrong when I do it. Type ass shit. No. The buck stops. Literally. The Chariot, there's a horse. It's in reverse. The buck is stopping. The buck is stopping. You're not entertaining people that indulge in that type of mental distortion, mental disassociation. They're over indulging in that. And before you was forcing yourself to you were utilizing your willpower and determination to stick around these people. But you like, nah, I'm cleaning up my energy. This I'm not aligning with this anymore. You've been liberated from that. And you see how that energy has been blocking you, blocking your blessings, blocking your finances, blocking love, blocking your well-being, your wellness when it comes mind, body, and spirit. It's been blocking that. But you are releasing that, honey. Oh, shoot. Not you are, but you have released that. Now we're clarifying, I have it all. That's why you have it all. That's why everything is aligning for you. And with everything aligning for you, you are drawing in. Everything is being magnetized to you. Everything you want. You have it all. Period. With Lighthouse in reverse, it says, don't doubt your worth. You're not doubting your worth anymore. Shit, what was that? Where did it go? There we go. Two of Cups. This could represent a friendship. It could represent lovers. You're about to attract in, again, your soul tribe. Your soul family. Other people, that's all you really needed. It's like kind of like maybe the last piece of the puzzle that is coming, that is aligning for you, and you're really about to go into this receiving mode, shifting paradigms from wanting to having. I have it all. You are about to have it all. Most of your life you didn't have anyone to support you, but you've been able to grow even within the storm. People say or within the place where you were hurt. I feel like that may be a lot of people say, oh, you can't heal in the same place that, caused the trauma. You are an exception to the rule. You are and have always been the exception to the rule. And I feel like that is true evolving. That's true spiritual success. Because some people, were afforded the ability to leave the toxicity and heal. So that's a level of achievement. But to be able to heal in that same space, it takes another level of concentration. So that's another level of achievement. That's I feel a bit higher and more sturdy than someone that had the ability to separate themselves. It takes a different amount of takes a little bit more strength. And work. But you are a lighthouse. And people are seeing you as a lighthouse now. You're no longer doubting your worth, even though they tried to make you feel like an option. Look, and that's it. Wow. Remember, this card flew off. I had to go get it. Underneath that one is this one. And I'm going to read the next one too. It says, a relationship is fundamentally unbalanced. So, of course, your nervous system is in constant fight or flight. We were just talking about the nervous system. I put NS and I have to remember what I meant by NS, but that's your nervous system. Being in constant fight, flight, or what's the other word? Fight, flight, or freeze. Look, and it's exhausting. I said that. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of the read. It's exhausting. It says delaying. It delays you. It disgusts you. It's distracting. Your nervous system always being in fight or flight. It's a waste of time. Time being wasted because you're indecisive. It's stressful. And that's attempted slow murder. Because it's stress. Stressful and attempted slow murder. You just killing me slowly. Not necessarily softly, because your nervous system being in disarray, that's anxiety. There's nothing soft about that. Anxious energy. You killing me slowly because stress is the number one cause of disease. It's disrespectful. It shows that people have a disregard for you when they keep your nervous system in uproar. And again, the relationship is unbalanced. But you're now aware of it. Like, again, they always knew you were probably out of their league. But you stroke their ego with allowing them the little power that they did have over you. But you came into their life to help pull them out of the muck and mire with the lighthouse. You came into their life to be a lighthouse, to bring them true, genuine friendship. But look at the next card. They sabotaged a beautiful life with you. And now, again, things are aligning for you to walk away. It says emotions and desires sync up, empowering you to take the steps you hesitated to take. So either y'all about to have a conversation, you're going to really be addressing it. Look, the next card is being transparent. And then sitting in those emotions, sitting by the water, sitting, you know what I'm saying? So there may be a deep conversation that's coming up. Because again, what's yours can't miss you. So either y'all going to grow, look at that. Either y'all going to grow from this relationship with the Two of Wands and move forward, or it's going to be stagnant and you're going to walk away. Hey, squirrely squirrel. What up? I've never had a squirrel just come and stand up and just look dead at me. Balls out. Or coochie. I don't know what it is. Look like balls. But he trying to ease to the tree. Look like you trying to come towards me or the tree? Huh? I wish I had some food for you. I don't have anything. Yo, hey, yo, no, this squirrel is on this interaction. I'm sorry. Now I done scared him off because something trying to jump on. It was a bug on me, squirreling my back. And he didn't even run that far, though. But he was, yo, this guy, I don't know if he can see him, but he is, now he done turned around. Oh, you camera shot, cuz? Now he hiding. But dude was like, that was really cool. I always wanted a squirrel to be able to come up to me where I could just, look, now he come back around on this side of the tree, where I could just rub his head, or like I always wanted a squirrel to come close to me. This is the, anyway, even it's wagging his tail. What you wagging your tail for? You on candid camera. I think the camera got you. But yeah, family, I know y'all can still hear me. But there's a relationship, and like I said, there may be some conversation, because it's going to be deep conversation, because you're ready to walk away. You're not striving anymore to hold on to these people that refuse to learn. Either they're going to shit or get off the pot, because you're liberating yourself. You're not doing this back and forth no more. You finna say what needs to be said, and they're going to have to sit in it and actually do the work, or just get the fuck on. Because it's time for you to have a chance. Look, literally, the card says, give yourself a chance at life and love again. Because these people have made you stagnant. But again, we got the Two of Wands in the upright. What's mine cannot miss me. You're moving forward. You're going to give yourself a chance in love and life again. So, again, they need to either shit or get off the pot. Look at underneath that. Betraying your pure heart. You're not going to give them the chance to betray your pure heart no more. You know what I'm saying? So you know if the relationship don't work with them, Spirit is going to bring around someone else. And they're going another squirrely. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I paused it. Or bring someone else around that's going to be able to give you everything that was supposed to happen in that particular relationship. You're not giving them a chance to betray your pure heart. It says stop trying to make them like or respect you. Fuck them. And that's where you are right now. You're not striving. We're just about to receive what is ours, because we're not striving anymore, because we're living in the present. We are learning to find the joy in everything. Spiritual gang attack. Because they have a lack mentality and feel like if they can keep you in a lack mentality, then it could justify them and they don't have to face their karma. Nah. So, baby, you're shifting paradigms. The squirrel is so cute. You're shifting paradigms, and you're about to make these people do what it is they need to do. Well, you camera shy. I see you. Hopefully they can see you too. Trying to creep up on me. So again, you're like, fuck love right now. You're making mind over heart decisions. You making mind over heart decisions, homie. I see you trying to make a decision right now. You don't know which way to go. You don't know if you want to come closer or further away. I guess further away is the answer. Now he turning back around and looking at me. And he coming closer. Why you doing that, cuz? Look at him. Yeah. I ain't got no food. But again, you're not about to allow them to have your nervous system all everywhere. Because the next card is what's better, hoping. It says what's better, hoping and believing it will work out, or knowing that it's gonna work out. And so that's where you at right now. You're not trying to be in this hoping and believing energy. These people gonna have to either come with it and make you and let you know, hands down, they gonna have to make it plain. You hear me? They gonna have to make it plain. They gonna have to put in the work. You may make them put in the work by not immediately just receiving them back in. Like, nah. And I feel like they'll do it. You're shifting paradigms. They know that they're ready to listen to you. I feel like they already listen to you, but I feel like now they're ready to admit it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, like, really, really get in line. Get in alignment. Okay? You about to be called. You are calling the shots now. And that's on period. So, this helicopter that's been in the read the whole time, you got motherfuckers watching you. A lot of people got their eyes on you. So, you just continue being you. You ain't gotta strive to give them a show or to, no. You just being you is gonna have their minds fucked all the way up. Because they just can't believe your magnificence, your beauty, your aura, your energy, your magnetism. It fucks them up. Strangers, and especially people that actually know you or have know the old you. This level up that you have fully grounded yourself in, it's blowing people's mind. I don't know what my hair looked like, y'all. Obviously I'm at the park. I walked around and I just kind of pulled it up because it was hot. So I don't know what it's looking like. It feels cute. I don't know if it actually is cute. Let me show y'all the back. I don't know if you can see it, but so I don't know what it looked like. But anyway, that's the read. I did not want that to go that long. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a couple more. Some quick ones though. Let's see if I can accomplish that. I'm still working on that. It's A. Don't believe me, just watch. Keep watching. I'm gonna get rid of it. Alright, family. I love you all, and until next time, peace.